You have your laptop directly connected into a router's Ethernet port. Which of the following are among the requirements for the copy flash TFTP command to be successful? A1 3 and 4. B2 4 and 5. C3 and 5 only. D5 only. The correct answer is 2 4 and 5. What information is displayed by the show hosts command? A1 2 and 3. B1 and 4. C3 4 and 5. D all of the above. The correct answer is 1 and 4. You are unsuccessful in telnetting into a remote device. What could the problem be? A1 only. B3 only. C2 and 4 only. D all of the above. The correct answer is 2 and 4 only. Which three commands can be used to check LAN connectivity problems on a router? A1 2 and 4. B2 and 5. C3 and 5. D none of the above. The correct answer is 1 2 and 4. If you want to have more than one telnet session open at the same time, what keystroke combination would you use? A tap spacebar. B Control X then 6. C Control Shift X then 6. D Control Shift 6 then X. The correct answer is Control Shift 6 then X. Which command will copy the iOS to a backup host on your network? A. Transfer iOS to 172.16.10.1. B. Copy run start. C. Copy start TFTP. D. Copy flash TFTP. The correct answer is copy flash TFTP. Which command loads a new version of the Cisco iOS into a router? A. Copy flash FTP. B. Copy FTP flash. C. Copy flash TFTP. D. Copy TFTP flash. The correct answer is copy TFTP flash. You are troubleshooting a connectivity problem in your corporate network and want to isolate the problem. You suspect that a router on the route to an unreachable network is at fault. What iOS user executive command should you issue? A. Router ping. B. Router trace. C. Router show IP route. D. Router show interface. The correct answer is router trace. The configuration register setting of 0x2102 provides what function to a router? A. Tells the router to boot into roam monitor mode. B. Provides password recovery. C. Tells the router to look in Navram for the boot sequence. D. Boots the iOS from a TFTP server. The correct answer is tells the router to look in Navram for the boot sequence. You telnet to a router and make your necessary changes. Now you want to end the telnet session. What command do you type in? A. Close. B. Disable. C. Disconnect. D. Exit. The correct answer is exit. Which command displays the configuration register setting? A. Show IP route. B. Show boot version. C. Show version. D. Show flash. The correct answer is show version. What should the configuration register value be after you successfully complete the password recovery procedure and return the router to normal operation? A. 0x2100. B. 0x2101. C. 0x2102. D. 0x2142. The correct answer is 0x2102. You telnet into a remote device and type debug IPRIP, but no output from the debug command is seen. What could the problem be? A. You must type the show IPRIP command first. B. IP addressing on the network is incorrect. C. You must use the terminal monitor command. D. Debug output is sent only to the console. The correct answer is you must use the terminal monitor command. What does the command OR0x2142 provide? A. It is used to restart the router. B. It is used to bypass the configuration in navram. C. It is used to enter roam monitor mode. D. It is used to view the lost password. The correct answer is, it is used to bypass the configuration in navram. You save the configuration on a router with the copy running config startup config command and reboot the router. The router, however, comes up with a blank configuration. What can the problem be? A. You didn't boot the router with the correct command. B. Navram is corrupted. C. The configuration register setting is incorrect. D. The newly upgraded iOS is not compatible with the hardware of the router. The correct answer is, the configuration register setting is incorrect. The corporate office sends you a new router to connect, but upon connecting the console cable you see that there is already a configuration on the router. What should be done before a new configuration is entered in the router? A. RAM should be erased and the router restarted. B. Flash should be erased and the router restarted. C. Navram should be erased and the router restarted. D. The new configuration should be entered and saved. The correct answer is, Navram should be erased and the router restarted. Which command will show you the iOS version running on your router? A. sh iOS. B. sh flash. C. sh version. D. sh running config. The correct answer is, sh version. You need to gather the IP address of a remote switch that is located in Hawaii. What can you do to find the address? A. Issue the show IP up command on the router connected to the switch. B. Issue the show IP route command on the router connected to the switch. C. Issue the show CDP neighbor command on the router connected to the switch. D. Issue the show CDP neighbors detail command on the router connected to the switch. The correct answer is, issue the show CDP neighbors detail command on the router connected to the switch. A network administrator wants to upgrade the iOS of a router without removing the image currently installed. What command will display the amount of memory consumed by the current iOS image and indicate whether there is enough room available to hold both the current and new images? A. Show version. B. Show flash. C. Show memory. D. Show buffers. The correct answer is, show flash. You copy a configuration from a network host to a router's RAM. The configuration looks correct yet it is not working at all. What could the problem be? A. You copied the wrong configuration into RAM. B. You copied the configuration into flash memory instead. C. The copy did not override the shutdown command in running config. D. The iOS became corrupted after the copy command was initiated. The correct answer is, the copy did not override the shutdown command in running config.